What is up everyone, I'm back again with another end of month vlog. This is going to be my end of month vlog for March 2020. Not the greatest time in the history of mankind right now, but more about that later. Now, I've noticed the past week or so I've had a surge in subscribers, and I think most of you are from the Big Paulie Facebook page. So to all you guys who've subscribed, welcome to my channel. I hope you enjoy the content, and if you're not from that page, welcome anyway. Hope you enjoyed the content too. And thanks to Big Paulie for, letting us post on there all the time. I love the group. I love interacting with everyone. So thanks for that. Now, basically, if you haven't seen one of these before, it's basically just everything I've watched in the past month. And I just spend a little bit of time talking about them. And my plans for the next month. All the movies I'm going to go and see and review, which is not going to be any really in April, but I'll talk about something else I've got planned for the channel, because obviously a lot of films have been cancelled and delayed, so with no fault of my own, I can't do that. Now, I just want to say, I'm sorry this is late. I usually like to do it on the 1st of the month, but I was waiting on a Blu-ray to come in the post, and I just wanted to get my 4K and Blu-ray update done first, because some of the movies I've watched this month are in that update, and I spend a little bit more time on the movies in the update because there's way more movies here, and I don't spend too much time on them in this video, if that makes any sense to you whatsoever. So this is going to be a little free-flowing video. I like doing these videos, I feel like I can just be myself, not much editing. All you're going to see is little images up here. But let's just get on with the first movie that I watched this month. Now, the first movie I watched was at the cinema, and that was Onward. That came out on the 6th of March, and you're probably thinking, oh, what was he doing for the first week? But I was watching a TV series that took up most of my time there, which I will get to in a minute. But Onward was a decent entry into the Disney Pixar library. I'm not sure I'm going to be in a rush to go and see it again, even when it comes on Disney Plus, but for my full thoughts, I do have a review for that, and I'll leave me link down below for my review playlist if you want to check it out. But it was a decent movie. I enjoyed it. I had fun with it. Next movie, I'm just on the laptop here, by the way, just got a list of what I've been watching. The next movie I watched was the day it came out on Netflix, and that was Spencer Confidential. I was going to review this movie, but I just wasn't in the right frame of mind. I don't know why. And, it didn't help that the movie was very average to me. I just didn't have much to say about it. It was just a generic movie that Netflix threw out there and threw Mark Wahlberg's face all over it so everyone could watch it. I don't think there was much thought gone into it. It wasn't a great film, but it wasn't a bad one. It was just very average. And I just didn't feel like reviewing it. And I never usually like that. I usually review every new film I watch. Sorry about that, guys, but it probably won't happen too many times, that. Now, to the TV series that I did start on the 1st of March, I was very late with this. Everyone's probably seen this, apart from me, by now. And that is Stranger Things Season 2. Yeah, I only just got round to it this month. I wasn't a massive fan of Stranger Things Season 1. I liked it, I thought it was good. I think it was slightly overrated, but when I jumped into this season, I was blown away. I absolutely loved it. It was fantastic, especially with the Demogorgons running around and stuff. And I forgot his damn name, the guy off Lord of the Rings, Samwise Gamgee. I forgot his real name, but anyway, he's in it. He's a great character. He plays Bob. And I loved it, honestly. I love this show. It's probably up in me, my favourite shows now. And more on that in a minute anyway, but I loved the season 2 of Stranger Things. I really enjoyed it. Fantastic. If you haven't seen it, which I'm sure you all have, definitely watch it. The next movie I watched was Bloodshot. Yeah, probably the worst movie I've seen at the cinema this year. I try to find the good in all movies, I really do, but the first 30 minutes I was like, why is everyone saying this movie's bad? It's great. And then it just went downhill. But I do have a full review for that if you want to check it out in the link down below. Right, the next movie I watched, this is a Blu-ray. and it is The Secret Life of Pets. Showed this in my Blu-ray and 4K update, which I've just recently done. It just kept staring at me in Poundland all the time, and I just grabbed it. And it was a fun movie, you know. I don't know if I'll watch it again anytime soon, but I'm definitely on the lookout for the second one. Just about what your pets get up to when they stay at home. The animation was great on this. Really enjoyed this one, surprisingly. Now, the next movie I watched, I was talking about James Mangold in my last vlog, saying he's been picked to do the new Indiana Jones movie. And one of my subscribers, Tom180, who comments on a lot of my videos, told me that Copland is a good movie to watch by him. And I've had it in my Blu-ray collection for a long time. And that was the next movie I watched, which was Copland. Look, I just didn't expect the movie to be like this. I enjoyed it. There was a lot to take in. There was a lot going on. Sylvester Stallone was in a very different role than usual. He's usually the tough guy, and in this he was the total opposite. Everyone else was the tough guy and not him. I need to watch it again. I know for a fact on a second rewatch I will like this a lot more. But there's definitely something about it. Definitely. I need to rewatch it. I'm not going to make my mind up right now. I was thrown off. I thought it was going to be something totally different. But I did enjoy it. I just think on a second watch I will enjoy it a little bit more. So the next movie I watched, back to the TV show, Stranger Things Season 3. Not as good as the second, but it was still magnificent. I loved it. It was a bit weird seeing all the kids a lot older and stuff, but it's full of great characters. It really is, and you know the story in 2 and 3 is way better than 1. It's similar, but it's done better, and I just loved it. I did. I really loved it. I can't wait for season 4. I really can't. Really looking forward to it. Next movie I watched was on Netflix. I don't own this movie yet, and that is A Quiet Place. This was a first time watch for me. I know Quiet Place 2 is meant to come out this month, and I promised to review it for you guys, but obviously I can't now. I'm sorry about that, with all the movies being cancelled and pushed back. I enjoyed it. I really enjoyed it. The first 10 minutes was a really good scene. Really good start to the movie. And they are ruthless creatures. What are in this? They're ruthless. So, can't wait for the second one. Really looking forward to it. Emily Blunt was brilliant. Now, the next movie I watched, I'd heard a little bit of bad press about this one. Lots of people were disappointed with it. But again, I think it was Tom180 who recommended this, or told me that it was on Amazon Prime. So I just thought, you know what, I'm going to watch it. I didn't know it was on Amazon Prime, and that is Midsummer. Fantastic movie. I loved it. Mostly, it's like a horror movie taking place in bright daylight. Ari Aster's second movie. I really hope he doesn't turn away from horror, which is the rumour that I think he said he wants to do different movies instead of horror now. I hope not, because he's the horror master. I loved both of his horror movies. Midsummer is fantastic. Definitely going to be picking that up on Blu-ray at some point. I just obviously haven't seen it in the shops since I've watched it, because nowhere's open. So apart from Tesco and Asda and stuff, but I haven't seen it. And next one I watched was a Blu-ray. Finally got to watch this, and now I've seen the whole franchise, and that is Paranormal Activity: The Ghost Dimension. I really thought I was going to dislike this film because I'd heard it was the worst one, and I'm always surprised with those movies. I always think they're going to be bad the more they go along, but I enjoyed every one of them, every single one of them. I don't even think this is the worst one. I wouldn't say worst because I enjoyed them all, but I wouldn't put this bottom of the pile. I'd probably put 4 at the bottom, but I still enjoyed 4 as well. But this was, I think, because so many people had told me it was bad, that's why I enjoyed it. I don't know, I just enjoyed it, you know. I think it's had a little bit more budget than the other ones, because you can tell by some of the special effects near the end of the movie that, you know, it'd been given a bigger budget and that, but it weren't bad. I enjoyed it. Picked that up for really cheap a while ago from Poundland. Just went to grab a Blu-ray there, but not yet. The next movie I watched was on Netflix, and that was The Platform. It was okay, you know, not a bad film. I'd probably give it around a 6 out of 10. Little bit depressing, bit of a dull movie, very grey, you know. But that's basically about. It's got a message in it, but it's like a prison, and if you're at the top of this tower, you're more privileged because you get first pick of this big food trolley that travels down the middle, and the people at the bottom are just fighting over scraps, and there's 2 people in each room. It's a good idea. It was a good idea. The ending weren't great, and for the time we're living in now, I probably wouldn't recommend it because it's a little depressing. But, you know, later on in the year, maybe that's one to watch. The next movie I watched was an absolutely fantastic movie on Disney Plus, a Disney Plus original, and that is Togo. Fantastic. Loved it. Just incredibly good looking movie. A true story too. And if you're looking for something to watch on Disney Plus, definitely watch Togo. I do have a full review for that down below if you want to check it out. The next movie I watched was Land of the Dead. I'd done my top 5 zombie movies last week, and I was just in a little zombie kick, so I threw this in. I'd had it on Blu-ray for a long time, and I'd never seen it before. It wasn't bad. There's some great gore in this, some great kills. The characters for me were a little bit shaky. That's what sort of turned me away from the movie a little bit, but I still enjoyed it, you know, still got a kick out of it. Not a bad movie, and I'm in a little zombie kick now. I just want to, I feel like watching a lot of zombie films after doing that list. This wasn't bad, not a bad movie. Next movie I watched was another one on Disney Plus. One of the main reasons I got Disney Plus, because you can't get this on Blu-ray, and there's a lot of nostalgic films on there, and that is Return from Witch Mountain. That might be a very random film in your eyes, but I watched this as a kid all the time, and I just love it. Going back to it, it wasn't as brilliant as what I remember. It's a little dated, but I still had a good time with it. It was, I think, yeah, it was the second movie I watched on Disney Plus because of Togo. I really enjoyed it. Going back to it, it's nice when you go back to your nostalgic films. And there's a lot on there that I want to watch from my childhood, but this was the first one definitely because I hadn't seen it for about 15 years, 10 years. And it's nothing brilliant, but that is part of a trilogy. I'm going to watch the prequel, which I've never seen, and Race to Witch Mountain with Dwayne Johnson on, that on my to-watch list on Disney+. The next movie I watched was Prom Night. Showed this off in my Blu-ray and 4K collection. Not a bad slasher from the 80s. Lots of build-up in this. It's like an hour's build-up before it really kicks off. But I enjoyed it. It was a decent slasher movie with Jamie Lee Curtis. But basically it's about someone getting revenge on something that happened to someone. And 6 years later he or she decides to get their revenge on prom night. Simple story, but enjoyed it. Glad to have that edition, nice big thick edition there. Next movie I watched was, this is a very random pick, this one. The Omen Part 3. Well, me and my fiance watched The Omen about a year ago, and then about 6 months ago we watched The Omen 2, and now we've finally watched 6 months later The Omen 3. It wasn't bad, you know, this is a strong trilogy this, but this is Damien when he's about 30 years old. I think he's 32 years old in this, and it's not as good as the other two, but it's basically he's got people out to kill him, and he's got to watch his back all the time because all these extreme Christians are after him and stuff. It wasn't bad, you know. I've heard the fourth one's terrible, but that's not in here, and I haven't seen the remake, but I'm glad to own this trilogy, and I've watched them all now. It's a strong franchise. The next movie I watched was the animated version of Lady and the Tramp, because this week I'm going to watch the live version maybe tonight, and I'll probably do a review on it, so look out for that. I have saved that for this week. You know, I usually review movies straight away, but I thought I'd save it just for something to review, because there's not many movies coming out, and Disney Plus is new here in the UK, so it's sort of a new review. But the animated movie was quite good. I enjoyed it. I'm going to pick it up on Blu-ray at some point, because I'd like to own it, basically. But that was a first time watch for me. Decent. I'm looking forward to the live action one. And the last movie I watched this month is Candyman Farewell to the Flesh. I'm a massive Candyman fan, and a guy called Horror Hands let me know that this was out on Blu-ray in the UK. It was a first time watch for me. It wasn't great. There was a lot of jump scares and stuff. Kind of hold a candle to the first Candyman at all, but I'm glad to own it. It's okay. Nothing special. It's a 5 out of 10 basically. And I usually do watch a lot more movies than that, guys, but Stranger Things took a lot of time off, so I think next month I'll get to next month in a minute. But anyway, and I usually just show a couple of games that I've been playing this month. I finished Call of Duty Modern Warfare, Platinum Trophy this. I loved it. The campaign was fantastic. Very short, but I completed it twice. I always do it on normal and then go back on veteran. Loved it. I played a little bit of the multiplayer, but I'm not a massive multiplayer person. But if I'm ever going to play a multiplayer game, it's Call of Duty. I'll probably go back and have a few more little goes of free-for-all on that. And I also been playing Doom Eternal. Nearly finished this game. Love it. Fantastic. First-person shooter heaven. It really is. It looks brilliant. You know, it's so fast-flowing as well. So fast-paced. You've got to be really quick. And you're on edge of this all the time in these battles. There's just demons all over the screen all the time. But Doom Eternal was the other game I've been playing. And I think I'm on mission 10 and there's 13 missions. So guys, that is everything that I've watched this month. Now, my plans for next month, like I said, is Lady and the Tramp is the only movie that I can really promise that I'm going to review. Because of the pushbacks with everything going on and all the delays. If there's any new streamed films coming to Netflix and Amazon that I'm not aware of right now, I usually look up what's coming out, but nothing's really standing out at all. Sometimes Netflix and Amazon just throw things out there, or Disney Plus. I'll review them, you know, because why not? Now, I really want to start my retro reviews at some point. Like, I keep saying this every vlog, but I just don't know the best way of going about them. Like, say I reviewed my favourite movie of all time, which is RoboCop. Would I just do a review like my normal reviews, or spend about 15-20 minutes detailing everything I love about the movie, everything I don't like about the movie, and talking about the history of it all and stuff? I think that might be the best way to go, just to make it a little bit more different from my newer reviews. I'm looking to start that this month. I mainly want to do horror movies, but I won't dismiss going back to any other movies, like action movies, thriller, whatever you want. I do want to start some retro reviews, and now is the perfect time, really. So look out for them. I'm definitely going to try and get at least one or two out. At least one this month, because I want to start it. You know, I'm looking to do a Stephen King series, a Tarantino series, a David Lynch series. I've got lots of ideas. So I'm also looking more top 10s, look out for them, you know, more top 10 lists, more random vlogs, everything. I've got a lot of plans. I've got a lot of videos wrote down, and I'll try and be a lot more active through the week now instead of just the weekends. This month I've just slowed down a little bit. Just a personal issue I had going on in March, but hopefully that is past me now. But yeah, basically I just want to start with thanking everyone who watches this channel, everyone who comments, everyone who likes the videos. You know, it means the world to me. It really does. My only regret about starting YouTube, and I said this last month, is starting it this late. This is something I should have done a long time ago, because I'm really enjoying it. I love talking movies. And, you know, people like Tom 180 who I mentioned before, Mark Jones who always comments, you know, everyone who comments, you know, everyone I interact with on YouTube, everyone who shares my content on Twitter and Facebook, thank you so much. It means the world, honestly. And you know, I found out lately, Dean Thompson, who was my favourite ever YouTuber, subscribed to my channel and watched a couple of videos, and he even commented on a few, and that just meant the world to me, because Dean's someone I look up to. You know, he speaks sense. He's learnt me a lot about looking at the positives in life, because he's always talking about, don't listen to negative stuff, and you know, keep positive, just keep talking about what you like to talk about and stuff. And I was getting really fed up at Twitter and Facebook about 6 months ago, and all I do now is just talk positive on there, talk about the things I like, which are like video games, movies, obviously my favourite team, Everton, and just things that I like. And my experience is so much better, and that is because of Dean, really. And he's one of the main reasons I started YouTube and stuff. And you know what, I've just watched his last video, and it looks like he's going through a little bit of a tough time, and my heart breaks for him. But Dean, I think the world of you, mate. Honestly, you're my favourite YouTuber, and you commenting meant the world to me. But of course, everyone who comments and watches these videos, honestly, I can't thank you enough. I really can't. And I'll leave a link to Dean's channel below if you want to check him out. Honestly, the guy just speaks sense. He really does. So yeah, so I just want to, like, what's going on in the world right now, guys, is not the best of situations. It really isn't. This is a hard one to talk about, but I'm not a medical expert or nothing, but a lot of people are like dismissing it, going, oh, it's not too bad and stuff. But honestly, one of my friends lost his dad to it just the other night, last night, and it really hit home how bad this virus is. People saying, oh, I feel like a prisoner in my own home, or I'm scraping the walls. And yeah, I know it's tough, but honestly, you need to just listen to the government's advice and just don't go out, okay, unless you really need to, because that really hit home with me last night. I was shocked. One of my friends in work, his cousin's got it. She's in a bad way. You know, it's really hitting home how bad this virus is. So take care of yourselves. Just stay in. It's a few months. You know, when you go that cinema visit in a few months, when you were all finally allowed out, that first pint, you know, that day trip to the beach, it'll all seem that much more special. We just gotta, it's just a time we'll get through in our lives. You know, just honestly, just stay at home. That's all I'm gonna say to you. And look after yourselves. So that is my end of month vlog for March 2020. Hope you all enjoyed the video, guys. I'm looking to watch way more movies next month, because I've got a collection there, and there's like 90 movies on there that I haven't watched yet. So I'll probably be smashing my way through all them. And yeah, looking forward to the Final Fantasy VII remake. I cannot wait for that. I know it's not a movie, it's a video game, but I've waited all my life for that. I really have. I cannot wait. I think I'm getting it a day late, but you know what? There's worse things happening in the world right now than me getting a game late. So just, yeah, like I said, we'll get through it, guys. We will. Thank you so much, everyone, for watching this video. If you want to comment, I will reply to every single one of you, I promise. And I'll see you all on the next video. Take it easy, guys. Take care of yourselves. See you later.